Thank you for joining in for another live session with me, Aishwarya Darba. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. I live in India, and these are HeartiZen Series from me for all the tanglers across the world. So you can participate in any order if you want. If you have missed anything, you can find all the replays on my Facebook page as well as YouTube. So if people are not on Facebook, you can share it, the link from my YouTube channel, Tangle and Inspire, and they can surely join from anywhere they want. Hello, Meryl. Good morning. Good evening for you. Hi, Priya. Good morning. Thank you for joining in. I'm so glad I have wonderful friends, supportive, and here. So let us start today. I think we're already 5 minutes late. I've been seeing all your artwork. It's so wonderful. So sorry yesterday I couldn't barge in and give my comments or thoughts on it because I wasn't feeling well. Today I'm okay, so I'm perfectly fine. So I'll check it on each and every artwork of yours in the club, and I'll surely share my thoughts. So today's tangle that we are looking into is Snugz. So Snugz is a beautiful tangle. I already have a template. I had this ready since some time, so I thought I'll use it for tangling. So you can take a bit time and create your own heart. Oh, is it so nice, Mary? Oh, okay, you're joining from Colorado. Wow, must be about at least 12 hours difference from India. So we're gonna start tangling Snugz in this heart. It starts like in an orb shape. So I want you to draw a bit of large and small orbs. Just carefully go about in the same rhythm. So I'm just drawing these orbs on this string, on this heart string, just wherever I feel comfortable. Maybe one I want here. Okay, I didn't mention it. This is 4.5 inch cardstock for me, and heart is about 3.5 inch. So I have not measured it, I just simply drew it. So I have a template of a heart. I think I used this one. Generally I do it freehand, if you have seen it in my first video. So I don't think for this session we need that accurate heart shape. And just go about with anything. So now what I do is I'll start joining from this top to this bottom. Okay, I'll draw an S curve from this top of this orb. Okay, so if I see it like this, this is my top and this comes in the bottom. So let me do it. Okay, I think I have to do like this. So this is a bit of convenient position for me. Just go about slowly. I'm so sorry. So sorry, I just had a sudden sneeze. Okay, then I start from this end, I touch it from here and then touch the bottom of this orb here. Thank you, George. Thank you, Mary. So funny it is. Okay, once again I go about the same. Let's start from here and then the bottom. Once again I start from here and then the bottom. So here again I start from here, then the bottom. So if you actually see the tangle pattern, the step outs over there show a bit different to mine. So I have actually taken creative liberty and changed the step outs. So that is one thing I wanted to let you know, because we want to create hearts and heart in the HeartiZen series. So that's a bit of Tangleation or art creativity that I try to take it out. Okay, so I just want you to take a few moments and just soak this in. I just join this aura to the line. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side as well. So how we go about this, we'll start with this line, go about again, round about this orb, and again place it towards the down of the other one. Oh, okay, Meryl. Yeah, that's nice. So once again, go about the same orb and touch the bottom. And once again, I go about and touch the bottom. Once again. So doing the same thing in the same rhythm. It's very interesting. Same S curve. No problem. Let us go about the same fashion again and again. It's going to come together well. Okay, this one we have the close here. So we're going to start from here itself. This shall happen in the last orb. So I have no idea why this happened, but it's fine. I'll work it through. Let's see what I can do. So now I'm gonna add hearts over the space that is there in between the orbs. I'm just going to keep fitting in. Can create small one, large one, just about the same. You can see that I'm automatically turning my tile, so that is making a bit easy which side I have to do. If I keep thinking between the patterns, I may get confused. Okay, Mary, let me just tell you again, explain it. I had a template of a heart and I started with an orb series. Okay, just like that, small and big one, whichever size you want to fit in. I try to fit in the orbs. Okay, I'm really not seeing if all the orbs are very close together or not, or how many numbers. You can just number it on your side, and then what I do is I start from the top. Let me just show you. Okay, so if I have an orb here, and once again a orb here. Okay, so what I do is I create an S curve. I start from the below orb and then leave it on the top of this one. Okay, and here I go about again, start from the top, and here I go about. You can find the replace as well, so if you're very confused you can do that. And then once I finish the whole thing in the same position, now what I do is I connect this one here and this one here. So say you have an orb that is going from this side to this curve. So then I keep connecting the same thing. I start from this down one and then I touch here. Okay. Then I start from the down one and touch it here. Just see if you can find some way to do it, or else you can follow it on the next one. You can definitely watch the replays, that will be a bit easy for you. And then you just go about the same way. You create a heart here. Just the way that we created heart on this side, I'm going to do the same thing over this side. Oh, okay, Mary. Thank you. So I'm going to take some time and fill a bit of these spaces in between the hearts. Just lightly. This will also help me to clean all those lines. Slowly about. First I do all the inner heart. And then again. So once I completed the inner one, I'm gonna do the same thing on the outer one. Just little bit black here and there. Create that V curve. Shape it well. So now I'm defining my hearts very clearly. So now I'm gonna add few embellishers wherever there is a space. Okay, I'm just going to define this heart shape through my embellishments. So just going to draw aura auras and some small little designs here and there. Just keep trying to keep it as curvy and as possible. Wherever I find these gaps, just creating those bit of aura. Okay. So now before I start adding the little ones, I'm going to aura the complete heart. I'm going to start from the below. Just go about slowly. Then, so if your lines are coming a bit wonky, let it be like that. It will add a nice character. Don't want it to be as straightish as we do it digitally. Then I make it a bit wonky. Or just try to purposefully shake your hand. Your tile may look a bit busy, but it is okay. Just give some time and it will do a wonderful thing. So you can give as many auras you want till your heart is like completely placed, till you have space in the circle. Then I'm going to create aura in the inside, just the same way I did the outside one. Just create that a bumpy kind of auras. Just keeping my pen gentle. Thereafter, I create an orb in the center. And here I'm going to draw the tangle spoken. So it starts like this. It just go about the same orb, and we're going to create two different lines just parallelly and keep changing the position and just circle through the space. So the first and then the second, and here I go about the first, then the second. So you can create curvy or you can create a straight spoken. It's more like a, you have seen the spokes of the wheels, a cycle wheel. It's going to look something like that. And then I'm going to clean a bit of spaces here. So now I'll create heart shapes into the space. Just going along with that ebb and flow of my pen. So some hearts may be larger to the other one. And I have purposefully creating hearts in the inverted way because then I don't see the mistakes. I just keep drawing. So now let us start adding some embellishments. I'm going to create curves like this and then a line meeting to the point and a line on the top, some orbs here, and then a messy line on the top. We're going to do that in all these spaces. Thank you for joining in. Then I'm going to add hearts in the center, say about 2 or 3. Yes, Mary, it takes a bit time to get used to with the micron oven pen because I understand the tips are very delicate and we intend to put a lot of weight onto the pen. I would suggest you to go for PN pen, micron PN pen. It has a plastic nib and of course the ink is a bit thicker and you may be like, getting. Okay, I have a brown one here. So this is the PN pen. This is actually very good. It has that plastic nib and it writes really smooth and nice. Initially, for about 3 or 4 tiles, you may find um, the nib to be very rough and not so good. But once you get used to with it, it will be really good. I think I have just a bit dried one. If I had a fresh one, it will just keep rolling out. So I'd suggest you to go and practice in this PN pen and then you jump into the micron oven pen. I feel Stedler pen, they're bit heavy on the holding side. Like this is a very light and easy one. Stedlers are a bit heavy. I don't find it comfortable, but you can try on that too. And they are pretty expensive in India. So you can try like about 2 or 3 pens, see which pen fits well before you jump to the micron oven. So for children and as well as elders, I do suggest that. Yes, yes, they are in the fine sizes. Yes, micron PN pen has only one size. It you can say that it is equal to micron O5. Okay, this one is a fine tip. This is 0.25 and so PN pen comes in the same size, but it has a plastic nib, and that will be really good. It takes about a time to get it smoother, but yeah, it's good actually. So you won't be spoiling your pens. You don't have to keep replacing it again and again. So that is my suggestion. Got to keep pens very light handed. You can even try holding pens a bit further away from uh, from the retractable where the inks are coming out. It took me about 2 or 3 years, frankly, Mary, to get used to with the micron oven pen. I wasn't even knowing that I was actually damaging the pen. So, and I don't know why I never throw out my micron oven pen. I've been keeping it at a store, even if it has got spoiled. So I have more than like 50 pens, or maybe even more than that. Yes, yes, they are of the O5 size. Yes. Not many are happy with it, but I think if you want to reserve on the pens not get spoiling it, go for it. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, definitely, because we keep putting that pressure and it just gets bended, and once it gets bended, the ink doesn't flow quickly. And sometimes it is not that stable line you get on the paper. And I would suggest you to use your tile not too smooth. I mean, it can have a little bit of not too rough, but also like little bit of grainy. My suggestion is you can go for Bristol, this one, Strathmore, Bristol. I'll just a minute, I'll just remember. Vellum surface. That is actually a good one instead of the smooth one. Don't go for a cold press paper as well. It's too bad for any ink surfacing. Just hold it a bit farther away and then you put the ink. So this way your lines are a bit lighter. Now I'm going to embellish this side of the tile. So maybe the same way I go about. Create an aura. Then create those lines. Just about anything you feel. You can add small orbs. Just keeps filling this space. Then I'm going to ink this one. So now in these spaces I want to keep a bit of auras. I'm going to keep it not too black. Just going to keep some space. I have one here as well, so I'll just create small ones. Keep smiling, keep relaxing. Feel happy with whatever is coming out. Taking time to yourself. Just relaxing. Just drawing. After all, it is just a tile. Now I'm going to do that. The center. So I'm going to create some lines, just 2 or 3 lines flicking out from the space, this heart. So once I complete the first side, I do it on the other side as well. Very well entangled it is. Let us create some more embellishment on the top of this one. So I'm going to crown my hearts here. And then I'm going to order. Then I'm going to create orbs over here. Just I have space and I'm just going on embellishing it. If you do not have space, it's okay, then you don't add too many auras and these embellishments. So now let us start with the shading. So I'm going to start right from my center. I'm going to shade both these sides of this tangle spoken. I want this piece to be like a bit standing out. Keep your pencils very sharp so that your lines are very nice. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. I'm sure you're gonna twist it and turn it in your own way and fashion. I'd love to see your creative take on this. These are pure for inspirational series. Just find fun, go about it. And then I'm going to add a bit of shading just on towards the inner side. Yes, Mary, you can add your colors as well. Keep changing the pens and things like that. Really fun. Just putting some shading here and there to the center. And then some shading wherever the lines are meeting down, just here and there. Draw your heart template very lightly, gently with your pencil so that it just merges when you're tangling. Then I'm gonna put some shading on the downside as well, just over those meeting points. So here I don't have, but I'm just imagining. Maybe just somewhere here it might be. So now I'm gonna add shading towards one side of my heart. You choose any side you want. Oh, you got a huge setup. I think this message went halfway. Okay, you have huge set of color pencils. Wow. Me too, me too. I'm a, I'm a hoarder now. Okay. Oh my god. Wow. That's a huge set. Okay, Faber-Castells. Oh, gold Faber. I don't have a gold Faber one from the Faber-Castells. I have the polychromos and the Prismacolors. My favorites are the polychromos, definitely. I love Derwenting tents as well. It's really fun to use that set. Okay, so yeah, I think just a bit of shading over here, just here and there. I think I forgot. Let me just complete this. Maybe I just add a bit of shading to this portion as well. Now I think I'll add a little bit of black to the center of this diamond-like shape. Yes, now it's time to use our magic turtle on. I'm going to start from the middle, just lightly brush it through. See how nicely the gray or the graphite starts coming out. So fun to see. Just going to put some graphite, nicely smothering it, circling it. Spreading on this centerpiece. Then I'm smoothing all So now what I do is I lightly take my micron oven pen again and define these centers. So I often do it after I add the graphite because I want that black to stand out. If you want a bit of more white, you can allow this micron oven pen to dry for 1 to 2 hours and then add jelly roll, white jelly roll on it, just a dot of it. It will look very pretty. So I'm just adding the shading a bit onto this downside of the heart, the inner portion. Here you can just slightly press your pencil hard. Maybe if you want, you can use your micron 08 pen or a thicker pen to just nicely show this part. Just alright, that would look fun too. Just some random ideas, whatever I feel, I'm just saying. So here's it for the child. I'm going to conclude the class. I'm signing off my name, writing the tangle names on the behind, say in case you don't remember after a few weeks. Snugz and spoken for HeartiZen Series. Okay. 9. So thank you for tuning in for Tangle and Inspired HeartiZen Series. I hope you enjoyed today, and I would love to see all your artwork on our Facebook club, Tangle Inspire Club. You can even tag me on Instagram so I can see your artwork. And yeah, see you tomorrow again. Thank you, Mary. Thank you for joining. I would love to see whatever you do with colors or with black and white, whatsoever. Take care. Have a wonderful night there. And have a wonderful day to all my Indian tanglers. Bye.